everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever. So, let me introduce myself first. My name is Lastrasa, I'm from X3, and today I'm gonna tell you about Indonesian folklore named Jakarta. So, are you ready to listen to this wonderful story? Get your popcorn, let's get started. Once upon a time, there were a young man named Jakarta. He lived with his mother in a village. His father was passed away. Jakarta and his mother worked as farmers in the fields for their daily needs. Jakarta is a young man who loved to hunt. He is also a reliable hunter. He got his talent from his father because his father always took him to hunt since he was a young kid. One morning, Jakarta was ready to hunt in the jungle. In the middle of his hunting, he felt thirsty and wanted to search for a drink. So, he found a lake nearby, then he rushed closer and wanted to drink. The lake was located in the middle of one of a forest named as Toyawaning Lake. When he almost reached the lake, he stopped his footsteps because he heard voices of girls who were chatting and laughing. Jakarta, who was wondering, came closer and searched where the voices from. When he almost reached the lake, the voice became louder and closer. He peeped behind the big tree, and guess what? He found 7 beautiful young women were taking a bath by the lake. And he saw scarves in a large rock at the edge of the lake. All of the scarves were in different color. He stole one of them slowly and carefully. He stole the red one, and then he went back behind the tree. One of the fairy was very panicked. She was Nawang Wulan. How could she return to Kayangan? The scarf she used to fly was missing. Nawang Wulan cried and said goodbye to the other fairies without nothing to do. She saw her friends were flying away. Nawang Wulan looked desperate. Suddenly, she yelled and screamed, "Whoever give my scarf, I will become her my sister if she is a woman. If he is a man, I will become him my husband." Jakarta showed up from behind and introduced himself to Nawang Wulan. She kept her promise to accept Jakarta as her husband. Since Jakarta married to Nawang Wulan, he felt very happy. But there was one thing that made him curious and wondered. Why is the rice in the barn was always full even though it was cooked every day? He didn't know as a fairy, Nawang Wulan had a spiritual power. One morning, Nawang Wulan went to the river to wash clothes. She reminded Jakarta not to open the rice steamer she was cooking. Because of his curiosity, Jakarta wanted to open the lid of the rice steamer. Finally, he opened it and he ignored what his wife said. Jakarta was very surprised. He saw a full rice from the pot. He knew his wife only cooked small portion of rice. Nawang Wulan all of a sudden came into the house and looked angrily to her husband in the kitchen door. "Why you ignored what I asked to you?" said Nawang Wulan. Jakarta could not answer. He kept silent. He said sorry to Nawang Wulan. Because of his careless, Nawang Wulan had to lose her spiritual power to turn less rice to more rice. One day, she accidentally found her scarf on a pot. She was very surprised. She wasn't known that Jakarta was cheating on her. Soon the desire that never let her heart became so strong. Nawang Wulan wanted to go back where she came from, Kayangan. The last time she met Jakarta, she said, "You have to bear the risk for what you have done, Jakarta. Now, I'm going back to Kayangan. I'm actually a fairy. This is not a place where to live for me," said Nawang Wulan. "You have to take care of yourself from now on. We are not husband and wife anymore," she continued. Jakarta held back his sadness. He wanted to look tough. With a desperate heart, he saw his beloved wife flew away from him. Jakarta could only stare at Nawang Wulan's gun. It's an unforgivable mistake. There is nothing else he could do at that time. the life must go on. So that was the story about Jakarta. I'm sorry if I made a mistake. Thank you.